Today I am going to be talking about pH indicators. There are several areas we are going to be thinking about today. For example, what is pH and how is it measured? What is a pH indicator and how do they work? And what are some examples of pH indicators and how can you make your own? So what is pH? pH is a measure of how acidic a solution is through the concentration of hydronium ions. However, people typically shorten this to the concentration of H plus ions. To calculate pH, you must take the negative logarithm to the base 10 of the concentration of H plus ions. As it's on a logarithmic scale, an acid of pH 1 is 10 times as concentrated as an acid of pH 2. If a solution is less than pH 7, it's acidic, and if it is greater than pH 7, it's alkaline or basic. A pH indicator allows us to determine the pH of a solution through a colour change. The colour change occurs as the indicator reacts with H plus ions in an acidic solution or with hydroxide ions in a basic solution, causing the electronic structure of the indicator to change. This causes different wavelengths of light to be absorbed. This reaction will be in equilibrium, and a good indicator will have an equivalence point near pH 7 between the protonated and deprotonated states. This allows a clear distinction between an acidic solution and a basic solution. An example of a pH indicator is curcumin, which is found in turmeric. In acidic solution, it's a light orange solution as a beta diketone. However, in basic conditions above pH 8, the alpha hydrogens get deprotonated, forming a ketoenol. This makes the solution darker, allowing the basic solution to be distinguished from the acidic solutions. One indicator that can easily be made at home is red cabbage indicator. Red cabbage contains various anthocyanin pigments. Anthocyanins are a class of flavonoid that react with both acids and bases. In acidic conditions, such as the addition of lemon juice and vinegar, it turns red. In the neutral conditions of water, it remains purple, and on the addition of a weak base, like sodium bicarbonate, it turns blue, and for a strong base, such as bleach, it turns yellow. To make the red cabbage indicator, we cut up a handful of red cabbage and place it into a blender with 250 milliliters of water. Blend it until it is evenly fine before straining it, giving a purple solution. These solutions can then be diluted until you are happy with the opacity of the indicator. You can then test the indicator out on the various household acids and bases and see the result. An example of a use of pH indicators is a suture thread with an indicator derived from beetroot, therefore containing anthocyanins, allowing it to change colour upon a change in pH, such as if infection occurred. This was developed by 17-year-old Daisy Taylor, winning her the Iowa State Science Fair as a low-cost way to identify infection, as normal skin is acidic, whereas an infected wound is basic. This low-cost technique is desirable as infections arise in 11% of surgical wounds in low and middle income countries compared to around 2 to 4% in high income countries. As I come to the end of this video, I would like to thank you all for watching. Take care, goodbye.